Welcome. My name is Santiago Ramirez Cárdenas, and I'm going to tell you about gastronomy around the world. Well, first, why did I choose this topic? Well, since I was a little kid, I've always known that I want to blow away my imagination into new creations and dishes in the kitchen. I have the dream to get out of the country and study in France or Japan because these countries are one of the most popular ones in the aspect of gastronomy. Uh, my goal in the life is to open up my own restaurant here in Mexico. It could be Japanese or French or only of meat. I don't know yet. I haven't chosen a topic yet, but I want to open my own restaurant so people can go and get grateful moments with their family or friends. About my family, they don't support me that much about me studying gastronomy. They want me to study something more intellectual. But my sister, she has always been supportive about this aspect in my life. She really enjoys what I create if I cook. Well, I want to tell you a quote about a famous chef called David Chang. He says that we want to succeed, we expect to failure, but we just don't want to land in between. Well, he's correct about this point because if we succeed, well, that's the top of it. We are in the top of what we wanted. If we get to failure, well, we can learn from that. Where if we're in the middle, we have no point to move on from there. Well, I want to ask you, what do you eat most of the days in your life? Well, I want to guess that the answer is Mexican food, or maybe hamburgers, or maybe Japanese food. Well, last year that I was in Japan, I get to try these two beautiful ladies called katsudon and ramen. Well, they can seem so good, but they are really. They are delicious. And I want to introduce you to new dishes that can seem gross or different from our gastronomy, but they are classified as top food in the world. Well, I want to start with this one. It's called cash. And well, it's the head or the legs of the cow in a bowl full of soup. It's from the countries of Middle East, and well, it's like top 10 dishes in the world, and these countries promise to you that it's delicious. Well, now I want to guess not to a top food, but it's they say it's kind of delicious, and are the tuna apples. They are from Japan. Now, with this global situation that we have with coronavirus, well, we know that in China they eat almost anything. And here's an example of it, the century eggs. This is basically an egg that has been in a vinegar can for months and gets this black color, like if it's in a, uh, bad conditions, but it has nothing bad in it. It's not going to make you sick, but it's kind of delicious with a strong flavor. Well, the other day I was seeing a documentary on Netflix about the origin of the tacos and how they were created. Well, uh, I was kind of disappointed when I get to the idea that most of our dishes in Mexico are not totally Mexican. They are not our legacy. They are our tradition, but not our legacy. The first example of this one is if I explain you what curry is. Well, curry is an dish that is very famous in the Middle East countries, and the preparation is kind of simple, and it can include any kind of meat. But from the curry, we can get the mole. The preparation is kind of similar. The ingredients can be very different, but by the mixing up by mixing these ingredients, we can get the mole. So they are like cousins from different countries. So yeah, mole comes from curry. Now we all know tacos al pastor, but let me tell you that the authentic preparation doesn't come from Mexico. It's not our invention. This kind of preparation comes from Turkey, uh, from Turkish country. This comes from for the preparation of the kebabs that are very famous in there. So the only thing that changes is the meat and the species that they use to give some flavor. Now, I know we all want to be with family and to have a good time with them, and the food is a good idea for getting with them. Mexican gastronomy for me is one of the best in the world because it has a lot of flavors. It's not going to get anyone disappointed. It's perfect for everyone, and I bet that maybe one dish is going to get you. Uh, we all know the pozole and the frijoles puercos, and I know that all the Mexicans can say no to these two because they can save you of almost everything. To conclude, I want to tell you that gastronomy is the door to new experiences. I want to tell you that gastronomy is to show people that we love them, making them something delicious. Gastronomy for me is like the first beer with your dad, the notice that you're going to be a dad, the a kiss of a mom, or an uncle's advice. Gastronomy is all those things because it's perfect. It could be different all the times, can make you feel emotions that you maybe haven't felt yet. And well, now I just want to tell you thank you for paying attention and for giving me this time. See you soon.